Hey! This is Brady from SmartyStreets. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the SmartyStreets.net SDK for address validation. SmartyStreets offers SDKs in 9 languages for super easy address validation. But in this video, we're just going to be talking about how to use their .net SDK. All of the links that we're going to be visiting today are listed in the video description below. Okay, let's jump in. The first thing we need to do is sign up for a free address validation account with SmartyStreets. Just click that sign up link in the description. So after you've signed up, go ahead and snag your auth ID and token from the accounts page and set those aside because we're going to use those a little later on. Next, we got to check out the documentation for the .net SDK. The link is in the description. Click on examples and go to the GitHub repository for the SDK source as well as examples. We'll click on source and then examples. SmartyStreets provides a good variety of samples from single addresses, multiple addresses, zip code lookups, international addresses, all good stuff. For this tutorial, we're going to be using the US Street single address C# sample. Say that 6 times fast. We'll need to copy the source. Jumping over to Visual Studio, we're going to create a new class. In order to run the SmartyStreets.net SDK, we're going to need to import a NuGet package. Search for SmartyStreets and select SmartyStreets.net SDK, which is the official SDK for SmartyStreets API. Let's replace the new class generated by Visual Studio with the sample we copied from GitHub. We'll update the namespace to the namespace of our project. We've got to replace run with main since this sample code was designed to run as a sample suite, but we want this sample to run as standalone. This sample allows you to create environment variables for your credentials, or just specify them as variables in the source. To make it simple, we will just include the credentials in the source. And to remove the code that reads environment variables, let's reformat the code to make it more readable. Now, we copy in the credentials that we got from our SmartyStreets account page. Now we're ready to run it. This sample only prints out a few fields, but there are many available from SmartyStreets, including geocoding, RDI, FIPS, and much, much more. And that is how you use the SmartyStreets.net SDK. If you want to learn how to use more SDKs from SmartyStreets, just go to smartystreets.com/docs. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, you can go to smartystreets.com and talk with our super fast, super friendly support. And be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when we post other helpful videos. Happy validating!